Prophet Musa, peace be upon him. When Pharaoh disobeyed and refused to acknowledge God, Pharaoh issued an order to kill Prophet Musa, peace be upon him. When Pharaoh's men went out searching for Musa, peace be upon him, one of Musa's companions quickly came to him and said, "O Musa, people at Pharaoh's court have conspired against you to make you a martyr and execute you. Therefore, you must leave this city as soon as possible." Thus, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, decided to migrate from Egypt, cross the regions of Egypt, and aim to reach the city of Madian. Madian was a place where Prophet Shuaib, peace be upon him, resided, and he was a truthful prophet of Allah. Madian was a regional settlement located at the outskirts of Pharaoh's territory. When Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, departed from Egypt, he had a long journey ahead, and he had no means of transportation. He had nothing with him to eat except some leaves from trees. Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, traveled alone for many days through paths he had never known before. He walked continuously for several days, and even his feet became sore. During this difficult and tiresome journey, Allah helped Musa, peace be upon him, through angels, and showed him the easiest path. Thus, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, reached the city of Madian. Upon reaching Madian, he went near a well, where the people of the area drew water for themselves and their animals. There he saw a group of people watering their animals, and slightly apart, two women were waiting for their turn to water their animals. Because the men had occupied the well, the women could not take water to feed their animals. Seeing their condition, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, felt compassion for them, because they had been waiting for a long time, and no one was helping them, as everyone was busy with their own animals. Since Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, always helped the oppressed, he could not remain silent. He approached the well, asked the shepherds to step aside, and said, "How can you be so selfish, busy only with yourselves, without caring for others?" The shepherds looked at Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, and fell silent, because his appearance seemed impressive. He was a tall, strong man. So the shepherds stepped aside quietly and handed him a bucket to draw water. Though Musa was tired and hungry, his faith empowered him. He single-handedly drew water from the well, which usually required 8 to 10 men. Then he gave the water to the two women and stepped back. The sun was scorching, and he had not eaten for days. He was alone in an unfamiliar city, with nowhere to rest. Finally, he sat under a tree and prayed to Allah. "O my Lord, whatever sustenance you provide me, I will be satisfied with it." Meanwhile, the two women finished watering their animals and hurried back home. These two women were actually the daughters of Prophet Shuaib, peace be upon him. Upon returning, their father asked,
"O my daughters, why have you come home so early today?" They replied, "Father, today by the well, we met a righteous man. He helped us and our animals." Prophet Shuaib, peace be upon him, said, "Go back and invite this righteous man to me." One of his daughters went, modestly veiled, and said to Musa, peace be upon him, "My father asked you to come, so you can receive some reward for your help." At first, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, refused to accept any reward, but when he learned that her father was a prophet of Allah, he agreed to meet him and followed the girl. Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, reached Prophet Shuaib's house, who welcomed him and invited his daughters to bring food. Prophet Shuaib said, "Sit and eat with us." Musa, peace be upon him, initially declined, saying he sought refuge in Allah. Prophet Shuaib asked him why he did not want to eat, and Musa replied, "I wished my actions today to be purely for Allah's sake, and I do not accept reward for righteous deeds." Prophet Shuaib, peace be upon him, said, "O young man, let this reward be a gift from my family. We honor travelers and guests." Upon hearing this, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, sat and accepted their hospitality. Prophet Shuaib learned about the situation in Egypt, Pharaoh, and Musa's history from birth until his escape. Then Prophet Shuaib said, "Now you need not fear Pharaoh. You are safe from the oppressors here, for Pharaoh's authority does not extend to Midian." After the meal, one of Prophet Shuaib's daughters asked, "Father, let him marry me, so we need not go outside for such work. He is strong and trustworthy." Prophet Shuaib asked, "How do you know he is strong and trustworthy?" The daughter replied, "He demonstrated his strength when he single-handedly lifted the heavy bucket, which normally requires 10 men, and he lowered his gaze in my presence, telling me to guide him, so that nothing inappropriate could be seen." Impressed by Musa's excellent character, Prophet Shuaib offered him a proposal. "He may marry one of my daughters, and his bride price will be 8 years of service to me." Musa, peace be upon him, agreed. Thus, Musa, peace be upon him, married Shuaib's daughter, Safura. He spent 10 years peacefully in Midian, often communicating with Allah in Mount Turah. One day, Musa, peace be upon him, asked Allah 4 important questions. Allah answered. Musa asked, "O Allah, you created humans with care, so why do you allow them to die?" Allah instructed Musa to plant crops. When the crops grew, Musa harvested and separated the grain from the husks. Allah asked, "Musa, if you grew the crops yourself, why then separate them yourself?" Musa replied, "Otherwise I cannot eat them." Allah said, "Just as you separate the grain, I separate the pure soul from the impure." Musa asked, "O Allah, who do you love the most in this world?" Allah said, "I love the person who, though powerful, does not abuse their power and does not seek revenge immediately, but remains patient." Musa asked, "O Allah, who is the wisest person?" Allah replied, "The one whose thirst for knowledge never ends and shares knowledge with others for Allah's pleasure." Musa asked, "O Allah, who is the richest person?" Allah replied, "The one who is content with what they have without demanding more and seeks satisfaction from Allah with what they possess." Hearing these answers, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, expressed gratitude to Allah.